Hey there guys, how are ya? So, I said in my channel update that I will do more video game reviews, so why don't I review a game that has a lot of replay value to it, and that is Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. So let's get into it. So Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor is a game that takes place in a 60-year gap, and that's between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. So it's up to you as a player to take control of this character Talion. He was a ranger of Gondor that gets killed by the Black Hand of Sauron. That includes the armies of Sauron as well. So Talion basically gets revived, and there's an elf named Lord Celebrimbor that merges with Talion's spirit. So basically Talion goes on a quest to avenge the death of his family. So I am a humongous fan of The Lord of the Rings. I've seen all the movies countless times. I've never read the books, however, but I've seen all the movies, including The Hobbit, which wasn't quite as amazing in comparison to The Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit is still an amazing trilogy, nevertheless. Peter Jackson was such a master when it came to fantasy in those movies for sure. Who knows, maybe I could review them all someday when I finally reach 1,000 subscribers. Yes, maybe that can be a thing. Someday I will definitely review all those movies because those are some of my favorites of all time. So Troy Baker does an outstanding job as the voice of Talion. His voice just fits perfectly with this character by far. Baker is by far the best of the best when it comes to video game voice acting. He's by far the best video game voice actor we have working today. Yeah, I absolutely love everything about Troy Baker. He's, of course, very, very famous for the voice of Joel in The Last of Us, and he also does the voice for Two-Face / Harvey Dent in Batman Arkham City, and many other different video games out there. He's just amazing. He's terrific as a voice actor working today, and I'm glad that he's not going anywhere. I think he also did the voice for Sam in Uncharted 4, which I have yet to play, but I really want to. For those of you guys that have been, requesting that I finally review, well, the Uncharted games, I will get around to it, but I really do want to review those games, but I haven't played Uncharted 4 yet, so I can't really review all of them. Yeah, so yeah, that's also really cool. And Nolan North. Nolan North is amazing. He's absolutely great as the Black Hand of Sauron. Oh my gosh, that is great. You have the guy that did the voice for Nathan Drake in the Uncharted series is in this game as the Black Hand of Sauron, a great villain from the Lord of the Rings. Awesome. Absolutely terrific. That is great. The gameplay and the controls work very well in this game, and it has really cool power abilities you can do in the game. And the gameplay is actually really fun, and the cool aspect about this game is that after you've already beaten the main story, there's still a lot of stuff to do. It's very open world. You can just go around and just explore the environment. There's side missions, which adds a lot of replay value. There's executions, there's decapitations. It's just a really fun game to play. And I had a lot of fun just sword fighting all of these war chiefs and orcs. It's just so much fun. And it just never gets boring, it never gets old, in my opinion, of course. Not only is this game one of the best games of this generation, yeah, by the way, I just saw E3. I'm pretty sure games yeah, that were at E3 of 2016 this year, especially Sony's conference, can probably top Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, but I'm saying, like, as of, a game that's out right now, it's one of the best of this generation so far. So there's one little nitpick I do have with the game, and that's very, very small little nitpick. So overall, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor gets a 9.5 out of 10. There we go. So what did you guys think of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor? Do you think that this game can even top all the games that were in E3 this year? Because I don't think so, not even close, but I still think it's one of my favorite games of all time. Because, yeah, I did see E3, and it was pretty amazing. I've only seen Sony's E3, though. I haven't seen Nintendo, Microsoft, Bethesda, EA, or even Ubisoft. I haven't seen any of those conferences yet, but I've only seen Sony's press conference for E3, and they announced some pretty amazing games, but I will save it for a separate video. So yeah, so let me know down below what you guys thought of Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. yeah, I would love to hear you guys' opinions. So let me know that down below in the comments. I will be sure to read it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. It really does mean a lot. Take it easy, guys, and take care, everyone.